The untold story of how the Nigerian army was born in 1900. Long before Nigeria existed as a single nation, before the green and white flag ever flew, and decades before independence was even imagined, a military force was quietly taking shape under circumstances few people today truly understand. It wasn't created in a grand ceremony. It wasn't formed by a Nigerian leader. It was born out of colonial necessity, strategic ambition, and the British Empire's urgent need to control a vast West African territory. This is the hidden beginning of the Nigerian army. A continent under pressure. Why Britain needed an army in West Africa? The year was 1900. Britain had just taken over the territories that would later become Nigeria, through treaties, force, and fierce competition with other European empires. But controlling such a huge landmass required more than flags and governors. Britain needed soldiers, disciplined, trained, loyal, and ready to enforce colonial authority. So the British decided to create a new military force. The birth of the force, formation of the West African Frontier Force, WAF. In 1900, British High Commissioner Sir Frederick Lugard established the Royal West African Frontier Force, RWAF. This was not just one army. It was a combined military setup for British colonies in Nigeria, Ghana, then Gold Coast, Sierra Leone, the Gambia. From this structure, the core of the future Nigerian army emerged. Recruitment begins. The first Nigerian soldiers. The earliest Nigerian soldiers came from the Northern Protectorate, the Southern Protectorate, various local ethnic groups with strong warrior traditions. Many recruits were former fighters from pre-colonial armies, especially in the North, where organized cavalry and infantry systems already existed. These men were trained, drilled, and shaped into a disciplined force loyal, at the time, to the British Crown. 1914, a turning point. The Nigeria Regiment. When the British merged the Northern and Southern Protectorates in 1914, they created a new military identity, the Nigeria Regiment of the RWAFF. This regiment became the true backbone of what we now call the Nigerian Army. They fought in World War I, World War II Burmese campaigns, African frontier conflicts. Their bravery and discipline earned global recognition, even though their own country was not yet free. The hidden legacy. What people rarely know here are surprising truths rarely told. The early Nigerian army was more organized and professional than many European armies at the time. Nigerian soldiers were some of the most respected African troops in World War II. Their wartime skills later fueled nationalist movements demanding independence. Many independence-era leaders, including future heads of state, emerged from the military, so the force created to protect colonial interests eventually became a powerful instrument for national unity and future self-governance. From 1900 to today, a transformation. From a colonial force in 1900 to a sovereign national army after 1960, the Nigerian army has grown into one of Africa's most capable and influential military institutions. What started as a small force created by foreigners has become a peacekeeping giant, a regional power, a symbol of national identity. And it all began with a decision made in 1900, one that changed the future of an entire nation.